Recently, on the streets of Kandahar, a Humvee carrying Afghan special forces came under attack from Taliban fighters. The next day, the Taliban reportedly raised their signature white flag over a key border crossing with Pakistan. This video comes from a Taliban spokesman, and VOA cannot independently verify its content, but it claims to show an unnamed Taliban fighter at the border pledging the group's commitment to safeguarding Afghan security forces and local businesses. But many Afghans see the Taliban as a threat to their way of life. Medina Sadat is a civil rights activist and mother of two. She lives in Kabul and says the mood in Afghanistan is changing.
When the US and NATO and European countries got involved in Afghanistan, people started to live normal lives. But when foreign agencies decided to leave Afghanistan, a fear spread, especially among women. We are worried about what will happen to us and what will happen to our family members in the future.
Meanwhile, from his shop in Kabul, Murtaza, who has only been in business for a year, has his own concerns as a small business owner.
We want a better future without war, without coronavirus, and without steep prices, because we all want a peaceful life.
He adds that uncertainty for his business rises as the Taliban's footprint grows.
I must say I'm very worried. Maybe many problems will multiply, and maybe I won't be able to support my family. Our biggest fear is that if the Taliban enter Kabul, they will create massive fear and terror in people's minds and drive them away from their homes.
Murtaza says the international community should do more to pressure the Taliban into joining a peace process with the Afghan government. Medina Sadat doesn't see that happening.
Taliban are the same as they were 20 years ago. The ideology is the same as before. Life under Taliban rule is like you are in a cage, especially for women. Like mothers around the world, I want the best life for my kids, a better and bright future. But I don't see that for kids with the Taliban's comeback. I worry their basic rights will be violated. I am fearful for my son, but even more worried about my daughter.
The Biden administration pledged ongoing financial support for the Afghan government, but those living increasingly close to the violence with memories of life under Taliban rule are concerned that pledge may not be enough. Arash Arabasadi, VOA News.